emphasis in his voice, and the like facial gestures that he's making the whole time, it was hysterical. Andy and I were just sitting there, like, could not stop laughing to save our lives, rolling on the floor laughing because it just started to hurt so bad that this whole experience. And I don't know, that's just something that you can't really match easily anyway. And it was something great. So another time, um, every Saturday night, my parents would go out from probably 4 till 10 o'clock, which means Alex would be coming over, and sometimes Andy, and sometimes Lyden as well, and Steven, too, who we will talk about later. I have a lot of stories about him. And we decided that it would be a fantastic idea to have a jumping war. All four of us were there, and we had we had a fairly large living room where we had like a ottoman and the regular sofas as well as that, but we had a lot of cushions and pillows for some reason. And so we put the ottoman down in the center of the room, and we started just making a game out of it. We're like, alright, so we're going to see who is the best jumper here. We're going to see who can jump the highest, essentially. And so each round, we would add a pillow or something to this ottoman that you had to jump over. Now, the ottoman was already about maybe 2 feet tall, and so not very challenging to jump over. But as I recall, I think I was the first one out here because I'm a white boy and don't got hops, let's say that. And Alex, who's mixed, of course, you know, he's got a slight advantage. Andy is Italian, so he was just much taller than I was. And Lyden was just a trooper, so he pretty much was the brute force of everything. And never complained, really, and stuff like that. So I think I lost after the 3rd or 4th pillow or something like that. I don't exactly remember that detail. But so they kept going on, and Andy was the next one to go. And so finally it was down to just 2, Alex and Lyden. Now, Lyden is a big fellow, like in girth, height, no matter which way you want to look at it. That is how he is. Very big kind of thing. And Alex was very skinny, like a twig, and short. So you had a very distinctive pair here, and you had no idea who was actually going to win this little competition. And so it keeps getting higher and higher. And soon I think we were up to like 8 or 9 pillows with the ottoman as well. And Lyden was up. And he had done good so far, but the last round he had almost tipped over the structure of pillows, meaning he was at his jumping limit. And I think he knew this, but didn't really matter, and so he ran into my kitchen, which it was all open, got a running start, and did this epic leap that it's something like Space Jam, I guess, related, if I had to describe it at all. And just epic leap, and we all thought, oh my god, he's gonna clear this. Holy crap, this is ridiculous. And so it was almost like the whole thing was in slow motion, and he began his jump, and we saw him go up, and then clipped like all of the pillows, fell face first, splat on the ground, and just gets up like nothing ever happened. And so now it was up to Alex. All he had to do was to clear that to win the entire thing. And we just could not believe that Leiden went for the whole thing. And of course, actually it ended up being a tie. Alex did not win. But it was so epic. Like in any action movie pretty much where they do a slow motion scene where something of epic proportions or magnitude happens, that was this moment. This one leap into the air that just, he looked so determined that he was going to make this huge mound of pillows and the ottoman. And just, he jumped, tackled the thing essentially, plummeting to the ground, and then just like the house shook because he was a big guy, and it was just so funny with that whole thing. And it's just something that you will remember always. Leiden also, being the guy that he was, and actually still is, still stubborn as hell and brute force kind of guy. I've got to sleep real quick. He always got into these things, but because he was kind of, I guess the odd one out of the, it is nighttime, let me sleep. He was the odd one out of the group, essentially, because he was the good guy that got along with everyone, very polite, and everything like that. That for him to be hanging around all of us, it made, I think we were a very, very bad influence on him, in all honesty, because we got ourselves into like things that you would not believe. Things that just now that looking back on all of them, it really shows that the things you do really change your perspective on things. And because we were always getting into these things and doing crazy things, Leiden kind of tried to keep us like, what's the word? Not really safe, but to prohibit idiocy is the best way I can explain that, because he was sensible and would weigh out his options with everything, and so it made it very good to have someone sensible in the group, or God knows what we would have gotten ourselves into. And yeah. But anyway, as soon as I finish this little plateau here for the just this layer anyway, I think I am going to go and kill the Wither. And we're gonna go fight him. I don't know, I said donkey, but I'm not really feeling it right now. Also, I need to repair my bow too first. Alright, so we're gonna go repair our bow. And then I think kill the Wither, get the beacon, and go hard on this whole plateau. I am tired of digging it. And surprisingly, the reason why I have an underground base in this world, and very fond of them in fact, is because I I actually do not mind digging so much. It's just like very relaxing, like hearing, oh damn, hearing all the sound of like this dirt crumbling off the shovel, and just makes that rhythmic noise, I guess, that makes it so you really can just sit back and listen to it for long amounts of time in order to do it. Now, having said that, most people do not like digging in this game. They hate it. They think it is tedious, boring, hellish even. But, I don't know, I rather enjoy a lot of the little grindy things. Looking for clay, collecting quartz, chopping down trees, collecting stone, mining. I very much enjoy all of those things. They just, there's something that's always been relaxing ever since I've started playing this game. Ah, damn, this chunk isn't loaded, is it? I don't think it is. Damn. Alright, anyway, back to the hill. And it doesn't even look like I have made any dent in this thing. Hold on, I need one drink right here. Oh, that's some good orange juice. I'm actually not a fan of orange juice, but when you have nothing else to drink, orange juice hits the spot, let me tell you. Oh, damn it, I gotta eat. Man, every time I see this jungle, I start to realize how big it actually is that I intend of building a giant city on. I mean, it probably will go all the way to the plantation, like at least the outskirts anyway. And if it does that, that will be insane, because it will be like a giant city. Of course, you got the pit, which you won't see unless you're there. But then from a distance, you're going to see this plantation, which is a giant quartz structure that's totally different from the materials I'm using there, because I'm using just spruce and cobble, stone slabs, all things that are really kind of dark. And here, they're vibrant colors with clay and quartz. And it will be a very interesting transition when we get to that point in time where that's what I want to do. And as far as the whole city goes, I will be constructing many different styles of houses, big ones, small ones, square ones, round ones, etc., to fit the landscape there, because I'm not a huge fan of leaving things all flat. And yes, I am actually flattening all this out, but I will be adding depth to it, so I'm not too worried about that here. And I guess if you want to, you know, say, well, what about the witch farm, eh? What about the witch farm? Why are you digging that out then, and building the ruins? Well, I don't know. I like to dig. Get off me. Simple as that. Get off me. You bastards. That's from one of my favorite derpy YouTubers ever, actually. His name is Rendog. And he is very derpy. Probably the biggest noob on Minecraft, and that's why I watch him. He builds great things, but it also takes him, oh god, sometimes like 20 episodes in order to finish one project, which I cannot stand. I mean, for God's sakes, he is on season 3 now, and has only built a handful of things, whereas I have been playing for 2 months on this server or so, and accomplished a lot of things. And the reason being is he does nothing off camera, pretty much. and even if he does technically do it off